So I just got back from watching the Super Mario movie, and all I gotta say is it's a good movie. It's fine. It's not like a 50, nowhere near a 50, and nowhere near a 90, I believe. For me, it's more of like a 72 and 80. It was a good movie. I even watched it with my mom, and unlike the reviews that say if you watch this person that doesn't like Mario, they won't like it. Well, my mom doesn't like Mario. Well, she doesn't even know what the fuck a Mario is. She's never picked up a game in her whole entire 50 years of living. She liked it a lot, quite a bit. I remember we came out of the movie theater and she was like, I liked it. It was nice. So I'm here just to talk about the stupid fucking reviews like this one from the Seattle Times. Although the sense of being inside a video game is strong, one critical element is lacking: interactivity. Players are always working their controllers to send characters to their complicated journeys. A movie by its very nature turns everyone into a spectator. We watch but have no control over what we see. And what we see in the Super Mario Bros. Movie is nothing more than empty calorie visuals. Which I gotta say, that's a dumb thing. You can't really compare a video game to a movie because there is a giant disconnect from that. They're two completely different mediums. Watching games is actually a really big thing on the internet. You got walkthroughs, gameplays, a bunch of just all that, which I think is a very stupid argument. Like, yeah, okay, cool. It's a fucking movie. And he's not the only one that does this argument. A bunch of other critics do this argument, which I think is stupid because I can say the same thing for sports. Hey, why the fuck do you watch sports but you don't play sports? What's the fucking deal with that? That's not entertaining. That's no fun. Seriously, that's kind of like the argument that he's making. Then we have Robbie Cullen from The Telegraph. Somehow, this new animated adaptation of the video game is even worse than the abominable 1993 live action. Even the CGI is second rate. May I tell you, Robbie Cullen? No, it is fucking not. Did you not watch the original? Did you not? Because I sure as hell did. I even forced my mom to fucking watch it, who, might I remind you, doesn't even know what the fuck Mario is, and she even said, what the fuck am I watching? It's a bad movie, and the CGI second rate. Have you not seen any of the new Marvel movies or TV shows? Those are second rate. Hell, sometimes even worse. And that is a multi-billion-dollar company. Then we have the one that it's like you've been seeing everywhere. The one from Grace, from beyond the trailer. Totally inaccessible for non-fans of the Super Mario game from Nintendo. Fans might even have a hard time with its non-existent, antiquated, and somewhat offensive story. Shocking misfire for Illumination, the only bad movie they've ever made. Now, I said this 2 times already, but 3rd time. I've watched this film with my mom. She has no idea what the fuck a Mario is. She's never picked up a game, and she's over 50, and she enjoyed it. I even forced her to watch the old live-action one. She hated that one. And an offensive story, there was nothing offensive about it. Well, I mean, maybe when Mario said, I don't even fucking like Italians, that was the only offensive part about it, but other than that, it was a pretty good kids film for kids. It's rated PG for kids, you dumb fuck. And Illumination's only a bad film. Honey, have you not seen Hop? Because I've seen Hop. I even have a fucking DVD of it. If you're down, I'd like to watch Hop together after a couple beers and shit. Okay, that's all for the Mario shit. I didn't want to stay focused on that too much. I just wanted to talk about it because the Mario movie isn't a great movie. It's a pretty good movie for kids. It's a fine movie for adults. It does have some criticisms, but not the ones that the fucking critics are talking about. But I'm not gonna fucking stay on it forever. I'm just gonna go and talk about other video game adaptations that I've seen, and also ones that are coming up that I'm kind of excited for and kind of absolutely fucking terrified about, but I'm not gonna talk about those. No, those are a little later. But right now I'm just talking. Now, the worst adaptation I've seen was the Halo adaptation. I did the Paramount Plus trial, a full week. I was like, okay, I was gonna get the full week subscription because I don't really have money right now. Then I'll cancel it before the weekends. I forgot about it. I forgot about it because I watched the first episode of the Halo live action. I hated it and just completely forgot that it existed. I completely forgot that my Paramount Plus subscription existed until I got a fucking fake notice saying, hey, you paid $100 for this very shit streaming service. And if you like Paramount, fuck you, it's terrible. Then you got the other adaptation from a site I didn't actually regret subscribing to, the HBO Max one, because The Last of Us is actually real great and HBO Max has quite a lot of stuff. And I kind of knew that Last of Us would actually be a really good adaptation since that game is very story focused. I did have in the back of my head, oh my god, they're gonna somehow fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up. But most of me was positive towards it, and especially since they got the guy that made Chernobyl, which if you haven't seen Chernobyl, it's a very good show. I highly recommend it. And getting the creator of that to work on this, really good. Really good decision. You also have the fun bad adaptations like the Resident Evil films. Those are fucking hilariously bad and I fucking love them. The 1990s Mortal Kombat, which the first one was funny bad, second one was just bad. And the newer Mortal Kombat, which I thought was pretty decent, a very good thing. It actually had a shitload of gore, and I can't wait for the sequel that's coming out. I believe in 2 years is when that sequel comes out. I know that they started doing like casting rules, and I believe someone got casted for Johnny Cage. Then there's just the movies that you completely forget about, like the Assassin's Creed movie, Werewolf Wolves Within and that fucking Rampage movie that came out like in 2018, which is something I didn't even know that was adapted from a fucking video game. I went in there, I'm like, oh wow, this is just a bad movie, just to realize that, oh wait, this was adapted from like a fucking arcade game. It's such a weird thing. And I'm looking at a list right now of like every single one made, and I've seen like half of these, and also I'm seeing ones that like I had no idea were made, like fucking Wing Commander, Alone in the Dark, Dead or Alive, fucking, I was about to say Max Payne, but I fucking remember watching that movie. And I can see why they're making these movies. These movies, I'm looking at the list right now, they are making bank millions of dollars, unless you're fucking Postal, Far Cry, and Dead Trigger. Those, ooh. And of course, talking about the adaptations, we gotta talk about the upcoming ones, like, you know, the Five Nights at Freddy's one. That's been in development for quite a while. It's finally coming out this year, October 27th, and I'm actually quite excited, mostly because Matthew Willard is actually one of my favorite fucking actors. Then we also got the, you know, Sonic movie, the third, and probably the final one, I'm guessing, that's coming out next year in December, along with the fucking live-action Minecraft movie that comes out in 2 years, starring Jason goddamn Momoa. How the fuck is that going to work? I would love to know. We also got the Borderlands movie that's either coming out next year or the year after, and that's only my guess since they are doing reshoots or are done with reshoots. I don't fucking remember. I'll put a fucking thing up. Also, I'm reading this off a list titled live action, so just remember, I'm lifting off movies that have been confirmed for live action adaptations. So here we go. Crossfire, Zone, Days Gone, Death Stranding, Dead by Daylight, a Duke Nukem, 2 more FNAF sequels, which hell yeah, we're getting a fucking trilogy. Firewatch, Ghost of Tsushima, which I think could actually be really good, a really good old samurai movie, and just with the name of Ghost of Tsushima. Gravity Rush, which is a good game, and I hate that people fucking blockade it over like hundreds of dollars on eBay, even though it's still digital, but I'd like a physical copy just because I collect games. Jak and Daxter, and here's a fun thing about Jak and Daxter, it's gonna be directed by the same guy that made the live action Uncharted movie, a Just Cause film, a Just Dance film, a Metal Gear film, the Mortal Kombat 2 movie, Pac-Man, that's not a joke, Pac-Man's getting its own live action film, Portal, Rabbids, no, another Silent Hill movie, so hell yeah, we're making the Silent Hill into a trilogy, Saints Row, Sifu, I actually am quite excited for it because it's gonna be basically just a martial arts movie, Space Channel, Space Invaders, how the fuck are you gonna do Space Invaders? Is it gonna be the same as fucking Battleship, Ghost Recon, Streets of Rage, Street Fighters, Splinter Cell, Yakuza, and Iron Lung, of course. Which, am I excited for those movies? Some. Others? No. Why the fuck are you making this? And I'm not saying that there shouldn't be any adaptations. No, I think there should be adaptations, but handled by people that actually care a lot about video games in general. It's like Henry Cavill. He left the Witcher franchise because he's a big fucking nerd and loves the Witcher franchise, but whatever the fuck Netflix was doing with it, he's like, I love this series. What you're doing to it is not what I like. So he left. So I think it's just good having people that understand the series, understand the franchise, to take over. And that's all I have to say. If you like this video, you know, like it. If you want to see more of my content, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you have a wonderful day.
When I see your face in the darkest night, I just wanna be the one who